Welcome to this instruction video on DualSoft Field. Today we will be talking about how to import alignment data, that will be a roadway alignment data, into DualSoft Field via CSV files. So to start up this instruction manual, I'm going to start up DualSoft Field. And when I've started it, when it asks me to enter a name, I'm just going to leave the name as it is. And then I'm going to select job. From job, I'm going to create a new job, and that job I'm going to call it Road 1 CSV. Okay, and then I'm just going to the bottom there and create that job. So that job has been created. As you can see there on current job, that's my current job right now. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to select OK, and then I'm going to go to reports, imports and exports, which is that there, and then I'm going to select import. So what I want to do is I want to import alignment data that is being brought in the form of CSV files. So I'm going to import PIs, VPIs, crossfalls. Control points don't form part of the alignment, but we can also import those as well, and also we'll be importing width data from CSV. So to import PIs from CSV, firstly you have to create the CSV files with that PI information. And I have examples here in Excel tables. So I'm going to open the PIs table, and as you can see, this is the PI data here. So I've also named the columns. Okay, so the first column is row, the second one is your Y coordinate, the X coordinate, the radius, the transition in and the transition out. And in my data here, the transition in and out are 0 because I don't have any transitions in and out. So that's what my PI CSV file looks like. And then of course I'm going to save it as a CSV document. So let's also look at what the VPI will look like. The VPI data should look like. And in the VPI data, you'll have your first column as your name. The second one will be the chainage, elevation, and your length. Okay. Okay, so that's the VPIs. Okay, and let's look at the crossfall CSV file. The crossfall CSV files, the first column is your chainage, second column is your left grade, and the third column is your right grade. That's what your CSV file for a crossfall should look like. And then we're going to look at another one, which is your width. So the width will be, and the first column is the chainage, the left width, and the right width. Okay. So with regards to the control point, I didn't put one in here, but what it should look like is that you should have the name for your control point, the Y coordinate, X coordinate, Z coordinate, and your description. That's normally what every program uses when you have to import control points, and it's the same with DualSoft Field. Okay. Now let's start with the import of PIs from a CSV file. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to select PIs from CSV, and then I'm going to select override. What override does is if there's any PI information that is already in the job, it deletes that information and saves what you're importing now as the data that you're going to be using in that job, in your current job. So I'm going to select file, and I'm going to navigate to where I have saved my PI data in CSV format. I'm going to select the folder, I'm going to select CSV, and this is the file that has the PI information. I'm going to select it, and then I'm going to press select, and then I'm going to select import, and then DualSoft will tell me how many records have been imported and in this case it's 16. Okay, I'm going to select back, and the next thing is I'm going to import my VPIs from CSV. So it's the same procedure. I'm going to select VPIs from CSV. I'm going to select override. I'm going to select file, navigate to where I've saved them. Bring them in, select import, and I see the number of records that have been imported. If there was anything wrong with one of the records, if any of the records was short, it would have given me the number of records that are short, or if any of the records were bad, like they didn't meet the set structure of how they should be in that file that I'm importing, then there would have been a number of bad records there. Okay, I'm going to select back. I'm going to go select X faults from CSV, that's your cross faults from your CSV file. I'm going to select that, override. Why I'm using override is that I prefer that if there's anything in the job, I just prefer to use new data. If I wanted to add to the data that was already there, I would select combine. So I'm going to select file, navigate to where I saved my files, select the crossfold file with the crossfold, and then I'm going to select import, and it has imported all the crossfolds in that file. Okay, I'm going to select back. I'm going to select width. So same thing, override. Select file, navigate where the files are saved. I'm going to select the file with the width, import, and I can see the number of records that we imported. So now to import the control points, what I do is select control points from CSV, select that one, override, file, navigate to where the files are saved, select the file with the control points, and then import. And those are the control points that we import, the number of control points that we imported. So in short, that is how you would import CSV files into a job. Okay, in future videos, I'll be able to show you how to view the data that you have imported and where you can use that data. Okay, thank you.